Good morning. Good morning. I was gonna say good morning to Nigeria, but I'm gonna really say good morning to the rest of the world. My name is Daddy Chris, and this is Wake Up Nigeria, all the way from Srtv studios right here in London. This is the show where we actually take a look at the dailies, the Nigerian dailies, and talk about current issues affecting us as a nation. On today's show, we're gonna be looking at a very sensitive topic, which I call insecurity. I want us to look at it critically and see whether it concerns you or me. I'm sure everybody is beginning to feel the wrath of insecurity in our country. And now we're going to take a look at that this week. It's going to be the focus. Of course, I'm going to have guests and we'll talk about other issues, but every time you see me coming back to this issue of insecurity. But before I will do anything this morning, I want to remind you that Nigerian Week has officially started in the United Kingdom. Today is the 22nd of July 2020. It has started. And a lot of activities have been lined up. I'll be unfolding that as we move along with this show. But before we even go into that at all, let me throw some little light. And I know my girl Mary is here. She's right here looking at me. So let's look how Mary is dressed this morning, because she has a way of doing it. She dressed it kinky for us. Let's see the beautiful face. Mary, what happened again now? How are you?
I'm fine. Good morning.
Morning, Mary. How are you doing? How is Abuja?
Abuja is fine. Abuja is cool. Yep. I just experiencing the normal weather. It's rainy this period. You know, it's different time with a different season. Before you know, we'll just enter the dry season as well. So for now, let's enjoy the rain. Let's enjoy it while it lasts.
Abi? No, but I really send out the rain. Rain help to wet the ground, you know. Rain is good. You know, we will all be in trouble if there's no rain. We need rain to wet for our farm to grow, for our crops to grow well. We need rain is important, you know. There's one time like the Fashek sang the famous song, Send Down the Rain. I was one anyway, Mary, you were not born that time. If you were born, they carry you for her.
He's only reminding me on this show that I was not born.
It is true. Mary, when my Fashek sang Send Down the Rain, were you there? You know, I was talking to.
But you know, most of those things we grew up hearing them. So
yes, but we grew up with them, you know. And Alaji was telling us yesterday that, do you know, this is very serious, and we're going to look at that. And one day, I really want us to go back to the issue of education and to see how far Nigeria has really failed when it comes to education. We look at that. I was having a very lovely discussion with Alaji yesterday. Alaji is in town. He's one of our awardees. He's going to be receiving the Lifetime Achievement Award. We just had a one-on-one chat yesterday, and it was fun. And we were able to look, Mary, the thing we're talking about, someone that got 4,000 naira. 4,000 naira, Mary, you know what's 4,000 naira? He bought his car with the 4,000 naira. Was able to buy a Beetle car. He bought his rug, he bought his electronics in his house. Then 4,000 naira. The same countries we're talking about. This is not years ago. This is in my time. Mary, the secondary school, the person that taught me chemistry, his name is Joseph John. He came from Pakistan. And my mathematics and physical maths teacher.
Your time is years ago now.
Huh?
Your time is years ago.
So are you saying that people like us are off the sea? You're making us look so old. Okay,
because now. You're calling me. I don't know, but I feel like, what if it's that time that are using coins? Because I know that then coins.
Oh, you guys never really use coins in Nigeria. Aye. In fact, one of my brothers.
Let change. So
there's two of my family. Okay, I grew up with my grandmom, so I grew up with my brothers. That's my uncles and aunties. Let me put it that way. One of them, you don't give her. There's one thing they call 3 pence. 3. If you want to give her any money, she doesn't want that one. Is that 3 pence you want? I don't know how to call it. One, then okay, call. The other one you give her the kobi vokolo. That is, it must shake. If you give her money, it's the money that will shake. That the coins. That's the time we grow up, Mary. Not this time now where you don't even use money anymore. They now use the bank to do transfer. We grew up when they were using coins. And they give us nickname with them. Man. Anyway, that's true. We are old. Now you guys make me feel really, really old. So
That
50 years
coin wouldn't
time.
have. I think that coins would have lasted more because when I was just asking myself, what would have spoiled that coin? Now when you go out, you see most of our currency, the naira, is actually torn. Most of them, they are old, they are looking tattered. It's paper. But if it was that time that they're using that coin,
Coins,
one kind of issues. That's sometimes people rejecting money. You give them money, they reject it because it's torn and it's old, it's looking so dirty and all of that. But during the coin, I'm not sure the coin would have been like that. The coin would have been better. So I don't know why people stopped using it. Let me say people, because people were the ones that were using it then. So why people stop using it? I don't know. It should have been better.
Anyway, if you play down on those people of our time, I'm gonna go back to that time, and I'm happy our guest is here today. Let's welcome our guest quickly. But before we do that, let me bring our guest because I'm gonna drag him in before we go to his field this morning. Our guest is here, Okeke Louis Jaffet. Am I right, sir?
Yeah, good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Sir.
Welcome. It's so good. Thank you for joining us this morning. Thank you so much for taking time out to join us. This is Wake Up Nigeria. Nice to see a handsome face like you. Because all these young girls, they always come with their fine faces. Now they think there are no handsome men in Nigeria. They want to show them my face. They say, I told everybody for Nigeria are ugly. Now you see some handsome men now. We'll defeat to that. Anyway.
Thank you.
All right, there. So today I said we're going to take a little bit of issue of insecurity. Then we're going to go into your field because you're a medical person and we want to spend some time actually looking at that. But I just said let us look at the challenges of what we face today, which is insecurity. And I want us to also, for us to look at it, I want us to see the whole picture. Let us look at the entire picture. Why do we have insecurity in Nigeria today? What could I put the word sacrifice? It's not time for sacrifice. Insecurity is the word. Why are we faced with these huge challenges of insecurity? Before I let you guys speak, let us listen to the very word of Baba Awolowo then. This is what Awolowo have to say to us. He said, the children of the poor, you fail to help train. We never let your children have peace. The children of the poor, you fail to help train. We never let your children have peace. In fact, the children of the poor will refuse to train. They're not even waiting for our children now. They will never let us have peace. This is the question. For me, this kind of sum up the challenges we're facing as a people. A lot of children were left untrained. When I say train, when you empower a child, anyway, people must understand the word training. I'm not going to go to university, but at least give a child a skill so that they can contribute to society. This is the challenge we have. Now we have these challenges. A lot of young people went to school. Now, some of them didn't go to school, but at least they cannot use the computer. You know what they're using? They carry their laptop everywhere. They're doing their own runs. They become a menace to the society. Actually, they're taking money from our own. They're taking from outside, giving us bad name. But they call them Yahoo. The question is, are they guilty? Are they guilty for what's going on? Are they not one of those who refuse to help train? Today we hear of Boko Haram. Boko Haram, yes, Boko Haram. There's insecurity everywhere. Were these children trained? Have you not heard of the story of the Amajerine in the north? Children who are out of school. They said one religion put them out of school. Or I don't know why they are not out of school actually. The same thing if you go to villages in Nigeria, there are children that we refuse to care for. Now, it's the fault of their parents. And I want to say this, When a child goes out, a child that is on trade from a family, if they go out, they're not going to kill their mother and father. They kill others, they rob other people, they shoot other people. They don't shoot their parents. So, how do we solve this as a people? That's the question I have for my guests this morning. We're going to treat it mildly because it's not a difficult day. Because when I look at the newspapers, after that, I'm confused again. Tompolo is there for all the wrong reasons or for all the good reasons. Let me keep quiet. But let us look at this issue. My friend, Mr. KK, Japheth, let me call you Japheth, yeah. But I like to call you the African name. But let me start with Japheth, Louis, Okeke. You know, sometimes you guys, I know Okeke will be the surname, so I say Mr. Okeke. Okeke, what do you think is really responsible for our insecurity as a people?
Okay, thank you. So I feel negligence. I would say negligence. You know, despite being culturally rich and endowed with abundant mineral resources, Nigeria is facing high level of insecurity. Probably because the government has they find it difficult to help the citizens, to help the masses, and because of that, a lot of them choose to pick up arms and commit crimes. If you ask some of them today, I believe they will definitely tell you the reason why they are doing this is because they need money. Now we heard about the minimum wages, which was increased to 70,000 naira. Now imagine you, a family man, you're earning 70,000 naira. How would you tend to survive? You train your kids, you pay fees and other expenses to make. So how do you tend to survive with 70,000 naira? That's a very, very poor amount of payment. So because of this, a lot of people are engaging themselves in crimes, and you see young guys doing fraud just to survive. You understand? So I feel it's negligence.
Yes. And then I cannot agree with you more. But are you saying it's negligence on the part of government, negligence on the part of our parents? What is today? I really want to ask, what can we do really to save this? Because I think we don't agree. Like all Awolowo just said now. And I try to take us back, because these people, when they created, Awolowo was the first man. During the 10, he had the Action Party, then which became UPN. When we had UPN government in Bende State, the man introduced, because they didn't win the presidency, so only Bende State was UPN. But he was able to implement what we call the free education. And most of people that when they have gone to school, they had the opportunity to go to school then. Even I'm not a big fan of free education today, but that was how some people got out of that. In fact, they were going to the farm. These were people that were in the farm, tapping rubber, doing this. But when there was free school, the children turned their way and they went back to school. And that is something Awolowo did there. And perhaps what we need to learn from them was that, which is what I love about the first political dispensation in Nigeria. There was a clear political ideology. If you belong to, now you guys were young then. They were not even born. Some of you were not born. And when I said that, I made it very angry. You understand? We had the UPN and NPN. We had the National Party of Nigeria and we had the Unity Party of Nigeria. I think that was the language then. The Unity Party of Nigeria was the core, what I call the core Democratic Party you can see today in the United States, or the Labour Party of today in the United Kingdom. They are more for society, bigger society, that the government should take care of some of these major things. Like in the UK, we have free healthcare. Anybody that lives in the United Kingdom can get free medical treatment. That is what the United Kingdom has given to you. So we're going to talk about that when we come to your area later. So that is something the government decided to do. Then when we had UPN will focus on this. Education must be free. Every child must go to school. That was why Awolowo was emphasizing. And if you see the Yorubas today, Awolowo helped their people. The 90% of the people in the United Kingdom today are from Yoruba, because Awolowo was sending them to school to come and study. Awolowo emphasis was go to school. And if you say a typical Yoruba man, they go to school. That's the thing they do. And so you can see, if you see the Nigerian Stock Exchange, we may say the Igbos, they have more money commercially. But you go to Nigerian Stock Exchange, you see Adewale, you understand? These Yorubas, they dominate the stock exchange because they are in that high level of intellectual capability in terms of their training. And I'm not saying of course, every other part of the country are now picking up, but I'm giving them credit for that. Credit to Awolowo. You understand? And we saw that through the then political party. MPN, if you've come from an MPN state, you have to pay for school. But there were other benefits that you get. So what is beautiful is between our APC today and PDP, I don't know the difference. I don't know the difference between the political ideology of the APC and that of the PDP in today Nigeria. That is how shameful. That is how much the young people have destroyed Nigeria. This is not what the forefathers planned. If we want to blame Nigeria today, we say Nigeria is destroyed. It was not the founding fathers. So look at the vision of Awolowo, which he manifested in all his mission with the UPN, with the I think he started with Action Group, and then he set up the UPN of Nigeria. He never became president, but the man had a clear ideology, and you can see that from the north as well. There was a clear ideology. They had a plan, and they ran Nigeria well. In fact, that time, I think Awolowo was the first man. We had the first TV station when some part of Europe never had TV. That NTA is older. It wasn't NTA then, they called it. It was older than some TV station in Europe. Credit to people like them, Awolowo. Where did we get this whole thing wrong? Today, Awolowo, one of his mission was for children to be trained. You catch them young. When you train a child, it will be of sound mind. It's going to use it well. They might even use it for crime. That crime can then be converted. Those people do Yahoo, you find that they can easily be converted to something positive. Because this their wave of Yahoo will die off. It's a technological crime. It will die off. People will be aware. And they'll begin to look for something else to do. But because they have that good mental capability, at least to use the internet, they can transfer their skills. It's a transferable skill. A skill you use to go online to scam people can be transformed into customer service. It can be used for something else. But they train. I think the danger are the ones that are not trained. The Yahoo boys are not our problem. Unless those who are not trained, who don't have any skill, it's why the ones who should be worried about are the kidnappers. Yeah. The suicide bombers, you understand? These kids are untrained. And like Awolowo rightly said, the children of the poor are like that. You fail to help train. We never let your children have peace. This is a big word. Human beings have tendency to survive. We must eat, whether you like it or not. If we don't survive, we will do everything. It's number one law. I like what Buhari said. He said the number one right of a human being is right of self-defense. I said no. The number one right of a human being is survival. A human being is born to survive. It's an instinct. If I'm hungry, I will take anything and eat it. There's nothing you're going to do about it. It's not a crime because it's my instinct to put something to survive. After survival, then I talk of how to sustain the survival. That is insecurity. Yeah. And that's the right of self-defense. But the first thing a human being think of is how do I survive? Like you rightly said, young man, we've been undergoing through a process, and now Labour and the federal government come to an agreement that they should pay us 70,000 naira. In fact, I said Ajero should resign. There's no more labor movement in Nigeria. It's a shamble. They don't know what they're doing. Yeah. And they should not call us for any strike again. And soon now you're going to hear ASU going on strike. What a set of people. This is not what the Awolowo was planning. People fought for this country. People slaved for this country. In fact, it's good. Maybe that's why Tinubu said we should go back to our old national anthem. He said, Nigeria, we hear in terms of, he said the blood of our heroes passed. There's a past of it, you understand? The sweat, because people died for Nigeria to exist. They were fight to bring us out of colonial power, colonial bondage. In fact, people suffered to get us to where we are. And now, it's children of the Awolowo that destroyed this country, not the Awolowo, because the founding fathers, meanwhile, we're talking of 60 years ago. We're not talking very far. When they created Nigeria, the mission was there, the plan was great. We started to do great things. I don't know how we managed how our children, that's people of my generation, this is the generation that destroyed Nigeria. Now your generation is taking the cue from us. Awolowo did, the Awolowo time, they did well. They are no more here. 90% of people in the Awolowo generation that helped to create the country, they are gone. They gave birth to us, our generation, who are now 50, 60. We destroy Nigeria. And the painful thing is, the younger generation, the 30 years old of today, you are joining the queue. This is not good. And today we talk about insecurity. A country, see, when Nelson Mandela said, he said, never again. I don't know if he's going to give that speech to us, that never again with this, in this beautiful land, like you rightly said, young man, a land flowing with milk and honey, blessed with natural resources and human resources. Now, this is where we are. We're not blessed with natural resources, we're blessed with human resources. But the human resources, because we fail to use them well, they become a problem to us. Yeah. In the United Kingdom, they're looking for youthful population, which Nigeria have. We have old people here because they live longer. All right? And they don't give birth as much. So the old are still there. The young ones have other things to do. So they don't have even enough hands, young hands, to take care of the old. Nigeria will die on time. So the elderly are not even, the elderly are not there. We have loads of young people. Now, a good government will be thinking of how to engage these young people to make money. This is the thing. You know, I'm an honorable man. You know, I'm going to tell you this sort. You know, when we were growing up, our parents married more than one wives. They were giving birth to children. They beat me 90% of the reason they need people to help them to work in the farm. So if you have a bigger family, you have more people to follow you to the farm. And you grow bigger farm and you become rich. That's the riches of those days. But look at it. Meaning if you have more population, you have a chance, big chance of becoming wealthy. But Nigeria have more population today. And population of young people who can work. But these young people have become people kidnapping us. Where is this narrative? Young people, I'm going to leave this with you, two of you. Mary, thank God you're back. I want to really ask two of you this question. I want you to ponder with me this morning. It will be the joy of anybody to have a youthful population, young people, you understand, to help us to work. You're welcome, Mary. Don't go again and come back. I'm going to do like labor now. You go, come. And Mary. Anyway, Mary, what I'm saying is this. This is serious. Based on, we now agree that Nigeria have young people who can work. Now the young people are the people now becoming a problem because they're the one kidnapping us. They're the one. The insecurity we are talking about, they're not old men doing it. Young people who have energy to work. How did we get here? What do you people think we should do now? Because maybe every nation on earth is fighting to have young population, which Nigeria have. And now the young people become a problem. What do you want God to do for you? Every day you people go to church. I know you go to church.
You can't really say the young people are the problem. The young people, they are not the problem. You understand? Because even if you want to talk about one of the major reasons of this insecurity, which as regards the herders, the banditry and everything, this wouldn't just come up on their own. I believe they were empowered by people, right? Whether for political stuff or propaganda, or whatever led to them starting this operation at first. I feel like right now they cannot even be put to stop. It's just like when you say start this thing, they already know the way. So I feel like it's very difficult stopping them. There are a lot of focused and intentional young people that actually want to be great, they actually want to do well, even though they don't just have the opportunities to showcase the talent they have, to showcase themselves. You understand? So if you see these other young ones that have diverted from the right path, they're actually doing the wrong thing right now, it's because they've got no other option to what they're doing. Just like you know that the people actually ruling us, the people actually leading us are old people. You understand? There is no space for even the youth to showcase themselves. That's the kind of country we find ourselves. So it's really not the fault of the young people. It's just that the young people, they are not given the opportunity, you understand, to do the needful in the country.
You know, before I let Japheth, I want you to start by do me sometimes because I get drunk sometimes before I come on the show. They call me a drunkard now. I don't ask the normal thing. Please tell us who you are. Introduce yourself before you respond to that question. All right.
Okay.
Tell us.
Okay. My name is Okeke Louis Japheth, and I am a doctor. And I work with Outreach Hospital, First Stack in Lagos here. So that's all I can say for now.
All right. That's enough. That's enough. Anyway, you heard what Mary said. Mary is saying that Mary, I think, is blaming the politicians. People definitely started this, and you see, and it's still on. It's something that doesn't want to stop. I don't think because I have a medical doctor today. I want to go into the health aspect of our life, which is something that is really disturbing me. You understand?
Okay.
And because
no, even that cholera is #1 disease now that is trending, and Lagos has dominated the highest number of it. And
that's why I would say let us keep this insecurity challenge because it's going to be here. But you guys know that we have young people. Look at one of them in our midst now. This is an example I like to give. Now, Japheth Okeke is a medical doctor. Dr. Japheth Okeke, I want to give you your right name, young man. He's right here. He's trained. He can never be a problem to society. He's a plus now to society.
Thank you.
Now, we have him here today to help us. We are sick. I'm going to ask him, Japheth, what do we do? And I'm going to throw that question now. Is he a problem to us now? The answer is no. It actually is not a plus. Now, you know what I want to tell you, Japheth? And I'm going to use you as a case study. I'm sorry, young man. Today, I claim you to be my brother. You understand? Whether I like it or not, you are my brother because you don't need to come from the same mother and father to claim brother and sisters. Yeah. Oh, my brother, I'm sick. Oh, because we are from the same country, you will save me. You will cure me. You will walk. You understand? Because Nigeria is a family of one. Any child born, what I'm trying to say to you people is any child born in Nigeria is your family. And when you leave that child out there, it's either going to come back and fight you or bring glory. I use all this one when I always make movies. I say to my actors and crew, listen, a movie is like a baby. When we make this baby, baby go out, go represent us. If the movie not good, they'll be laughing at the movie. They laugh at all of us. But if the movie do well, they give us glory. Hey, you know the crew that made that film? So a child, when you make a child, if you take care of the child, it will come back and give us glory. But if you don't, that child will become a problem to us. That's what we see in Nigeria. We're coming back to that. But we have a young man, Japheth in our midst. Japheth, there is cholera in Lagos. Kai. Not all over Nigeria, but out of Lagos. You know, you guys don't have water in the first place. I won't be saying that because Lagos is changing fast. But how come cholera is really spreading so fast in Lagos?
Nigeria is undeveloped country, or should I say developing country, and it is not yet a developed country. So we have the chances of experiencing cholera in Nigeria is very, very high. The rate is very, very high because of we don't have the equipment or we don't have access to good water or neat water around us, and the food we take in. And most importantly, about health, there's something called hand hygiene. A lot of people don't practice hand hygiene in Nigeria. You know, after shaking someone, you see them buying fruits, and without even washing it, they will just eat it. And it tends to it tends to affect their body system.
You need to see how one young guy treats me hand hygiene in this place. Go and wash your hand. Go and wash your hand, Daddy, please. Yeah, you don't wash your hand. You don't do this. And I say, leave me alone. I'm not. How do I wash? You understand? I say, hey, you wash your hand. You do this. You must wash your hand. I hear what you're saying.
Yeah, it's very, 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 very important as an individual. It is very, very important to practice hand hygiene. Like, to be healthy, the first thing you have to always do is hand hygiene. You wash your hands with soap and water for 30 seconds. You understand? So if we can be able to practice hand hygiene always, I believe it will tend to reduce different aspects of infection, diseases, and other things related to health.
I agree. This thing is so interesting because if I go to toilet, maybe I just go and wee. After we, I put my thing down and I do I have time to really wash and always I don't know that. And this is very important for people. If you go into the toilet, whatever you do, please, even if you just even take orange, wash it first. You know, sometimes I buy this fruit from our supermarket here, and you bring it home. You know, you think it's clean enough. I just eat. I said, have you washed it? Somebody but if that, doctor, if you don't take salt, come wash it with hot water, you never kill the nutrient of the fruit.
Not at all. Not at all. Salt plays no role when it comes to disinfecting fruits or anything you want to eat. Salt plays no role.
Okay, well, I think we'll learn a lot. The first thing we will take home from this show, hand hygiene. This is your personal health. Whatever you do, my guy, wash it for 30 seconds minimum, because it saves life. And when you don't spread it, of course, sometimes we think your health is important because your health. This is how I'm going to talk about the overall health towards the end of the show with doctor, because it's my personal health and how it affects the whole nation. Because if I carry a disease, it's going to affect one. That's how COVID spread. One person spread it to 2 to 3 to 4, it becomes an international epidemic. So we don't want that. So please treat yourself.
Okay, Dr. I wanted to ask Doctor a question. Doctor, talking about hand hygiene, I actually understand that the cholera is something that's actually spread very fast in Lagos and taking over other states as well. Now, you know, here in the north, there's this popular people that we know them to be like, I don't know how, let me not use the wrong word though, but they're dirty, like they're Almajiris. Okay, I think maybe he's having network issues. Okay, I'll stick on to what I wanted to say. Like here in the north, there's this, now the Almajiris is this kids that they just keep on the streets to feed for themselves, to fend for themselves. It's why is it that I'm seeing them, although I'm just wondering how come this whole cholera stuff is not even getting to these people? Because
you want to say this is not a kill African man, not a kill one.
I'm so shocked. If you go to the restaurant, it's a remnant food that people remain. They'll just pack it on the plate and eat that same food. You know that if you leave it, these people sell it to people that have dogs in it. That is why these people come, put it in their plate, and they eat. There's nothing like washing hands, though, that because I know what I'm saying. If you look at them, when they carry it from that restaurant, that's how you see them. It's not that washing hands. That's why they will not carry that same plate and be going to, oh my God, they will not carry it to be going to another restaurant. They will not wash that plate, though. So, but these people, they're still there. I never see cholera catching them.
In fact, they never even get one kind of serious disease. They never get kidney problem. May doctor come. That's a good question, Mary.
Somebody that will not even wash his hand to eat. Will the person even brush or bit? Are you even talking about that one? When they just come out on the streets?
Wait. When did the issue of brush? When I was growing up, the thing we used to wash our teeth. Mary, now she will stick now until they wash teeth. Before we go to school in the morning, when I see something they do to them. You know they said she will stick in Nigeria. Mary, we go and buy she will stick. You take it, you put in your house. That's what you use to wash your teeth, and the teeth looks clean.
Now the Chris,
and that is the one.
But mouthwash is really not about teeth, right? Because I feel like can that chewy stick really wash the tongue? So what about the tongue? What about the tongue of
Mary, when they do our tongue? When I got to teach us all this, made doctor come. Because in those days, there was nothing like tongue wash. When we take this thing, wash and clean the teeth, finish, you take water, rinse out. You know, Mary, no, let me tell you, I'm going to ask this guy now. You said something. I used to follow my father to the farm. You know the water we're drinking? No, Mary, this is serious. The water, you will see the water is this pond water by this. You will take out, throw away the teeth, carry, put for mouth. You drink. Yeah, so that was water we were drinking in the farm. You take and throw away the teeth.
You take that water now. Yeah. Like Chris, if you take that water now, you're in a problem. Like you're in a big problem. I know what I'm saying.
I know, but then maybe I survived. I survived then. How can I not? Why can I not survive? If Mary, there are certain things now. if I try am for Nigeria, let me say, una go carry me go straight to hospital. You understand? There are certain things I did, in fact, not to that extent. Some of the lifestyle today in Nigeria, I won't be able to do it. I am no more immune to it. So maybe it's good to have this young man back. I wanted to talk about the immune system. And that's a very good.
And
Yes,
that is why I say that same water you're talking about, you know there are still people drinking it. And that's my happening. When I heard about the local government autonomy, do you know where my mind just went to streets?
Yes.
Those people that still drink more water. You understand? Because they say the governor cannot go area. All those very, very cool area that is not even good for people to visit. So since they cannot visit there, then let's say if there is the local government chairman, even if the local government chairman cannot go there, there are still people under local government chairman, the representatives, you understand, the kings and all of that can look into these things. Because they're saying that these people now, that water is not affecting them. I can understand. Do you know that your body gets used to something? The reason why you cannot go back and drink that water is because you're not used to taking clean water.
That's why I want the doctor to explain how our human being, the body develop natural resistance to things. That's the thing I wanted to ask.
Those people that have been drinking that water from the stream and nothing has been happening to them.
Mary, I drank water from the stream. When do I start drinking water? In my grandfather's house where I grew up, in our compound, there's a well in front of the compound. That's where we drink our water. That's why we bring the water out and we drank. And nothing happened to us. We stayed for 90 years, 100 years.
People don't even know
this, what do
you know what
this?
The water is supposed to be tasteless. This water you are telling me now, must have taste. So how you enjoy it? This one is not tasteless.
But you know what? Oh no! Do you know why we used to cool water in those days? There was no fridge. You get this big pot. Oh man, there's a pot, clay pot. Maybe if you put water inside, it will be cold, and that is the water we used to drink. And it smelled. Have this beautiful. You talk about smell. There's a lovely smell that comes from that thing. That was how we preserve things. And I'm talking of my time. I'm not talking of
the mystery. God. Now let me tell you the mystery of this thing. The mystery of this thing you just said now is these people lived longer with this dirty water that decreased. They lived longer with this dirty water that they've been drinking. So now that we are now in the modernized world, that we now even take bottled water and pure water, how comes we are not living as them? Because we are now experiencing more cleaner environments. In fact, we are supposed to live longer because our body now detests deaths. Our body now detests things that are not good for us. But then these people take anything that decrease. They can even cook without Maggi. And
I took it. You know those days when you see Maggi, if you see Pepsi, so the taste of Pepsi in those days, oh my God.
It's better now. It's better.
Oh my God. If you drink Sprite, the drink we had was Coca-Cola, Fanta, Pepsi never even come. The first drink we know was Fanta, Coca-Cola, Sprite. If you taste Sprite, you go there. That is because they drink and they dance. Why they? But see, I don't know. Maybe it's a big question you asked today.
It's honestly.
How come people, the poor ones, you know what is happening, Mary? Poor people don't die of heart attack that much. And maybe statistics will tell me, now the rich man, and then they die of heart attack. Maybe we think about money. You understand?
Maybe scary because you see then when it's raining, this rain that you see everybody's running, rain is falling. I don't want rain to beat me so that I will not fall sick. It's the same rain that when it was falling then. You will see children, they will put on their shorts and sing, they'll come and stay under the rain and be bathing. So that when block is falling.
Not one. Mary, in our time, when the rain is falling, that's when we come out and bathe.
We did, but right now it's not even something I can even try because it looks like when you stay under the rain and the rain beats you for so long, you next thing you next thing I'll just start experiencing malaria or fever. But then people joyfully bathe under the rain. If you are in the farm and it's raining, some people don't even leave the farm. They will even be happy that it's raining. They will complete the farm that they started. But right now it's not like that. Things has changed. Honestly, because even that you're talking about that pot, that mud pot you're talking about. You know that sometimes
no, we call it chew stick. When they call it chew stick. Now they washed it. There was no toothpaste. You know what?
There's one I thank God. There's one I thank God for the fact that they changed that chew stick, because I don't understand what that one is doing. I don't know how far that chew stick can brush somebody's mouth and give that.
Maybe that was, if I ask people, in those days when wake up in the morning, when you break your chew stick, you manage it to, then you chew it first. After chewing it, you begin to use it to clean. It will clean out the corners because it goes in there to take them out. There was nothing to add. It's chew stick. It's chew stick. Our mouth were not smelling. Now when we use this,
modern toothbrush. No. Can you just be sincere right now? Can you tell me you prefer chewy stick to a modern toothbrush and toothpaste? Which do you think is better? Which serves better?
Good question, but Mary, I don't know which answer to that one. But
no, the answer is simple now. The answer is simple now. Our modern brush and toothpaste serves better. Which one is chewing stick? No.
You think they do better work? Oh, I can tell you, Mary. There's a kind of job you stick does.
I know you tell me it's medicinal now. You come and tell me chewing stick is medicinal for our health.
Listen, that chewing stick, there's a particular stick they cut. It's not every stick that is chewing stick. Oh. There's this particular one.
I had this Gilbert tree.
So you can imagine. But you asked a difficult question today. How come that people that actually live under this abject poverty, that cannot access some of these big medical things, are not having this huge malaria? Because if one would have expected that the majority that you said about food, they don't have it. They have plate. The plate is dirty. It's the same food they used to eat now. They will not wash it before they take it to the next place to go and take it. It's still messy. In fact, with a lot of you can see the diseases inside. The malaria, they go eat the malaria. You don't know. Let me put it this way. Mary, there was a time, they can't say, what did be this one? No, chicken flu. I don't know. How do they call it? This flu, bird flu. Bird flu came. It was killing all the chicken. When we see the way the chicken that they shake it like this, now we say, now I'm going to ask, there's a name we call it, Mary. In those days, when our fowl, they won't die like that, we go cut the neck, we'll cook it. If you see when they settle down, they mash the thing. When the bird flu, who born bird flu? We ate chicken that in that way. But the only thing say say African people they cook well. We go cook the I know we only bird flu, bird boy. We got bird flu.
Now the one I tell you that if chicken dies, even 10 minutes before you. The time that if chicken dies right now, even maybe 10 minutes before you even kill it, that you can't eat it again is bad. It can affect you. You can do this one.
Can you imagine? You need to see the chicken we were eating. When they cut the neck, cooker. Maybe sometime in those days when hunters go to farm, they set trap. Maybe before my father would get to some of the trap, and the animal must have died for some days. Some part of him must be smelling. We still take that animal home, roast it, treat it well, eat it balance. Animal want to.
But there's one thing I need. In as much as I didn't like it then, I was feeling like they were giving me something that will not be good for my health. Do you know bushmeat? All those bushmeat that, let me say, use it to prepare like soup. Do you know that it's thick? It will be very thick in your mouth. It will fool your mouth compared to this normal meat we cut in the market. Bushmeat, until they now come, do you know they spoiled bushmeat market? They spoiled it with Ebola. When they came out and said that there's Ebola, you understand, through bushmeat. Now bushmeat doesn't sell that much. But do you know bushmeat? I even prefer it compared to this normal red meat we cut in the market.
Today is the beginning of the Nigerian week. We're going to go back and forth on this show. We wanted to do a little bit of that challenges. Look at our health system because we have the medical doctor here. If nothing, the few seconds he spent with us, he taught us something. Hand hygiene. Please, let us practice it. And we'll be coming back. If we have the young man back on the show, I'm going to have him here. The boy has a lot to tell us. we'll bring the doctor back and we'll have more time to spend with him. But let's quickly look at what Awolowo is told us today, that is the children of those, the children of the poor that we fail to train, they will never allow our children to have peace. I think that's a big word. And those who have ears, let them hear. So Mary, because of today, which is the Nigerian week, and I know I need us to also take a look at some of the papers. I just want to announce somebody on Nigerian week, and the very big day, which on the 28th of. I just want to reveal. Every day I'll be revealing some of the people that you'll be meeting. That Nigerians were here in the United Kingdom in full, not half full, in full. And this Chief Mrs. Fausat Adebanke Amodu, this woman has a restaurant. You know what she does, Mary? She makes a fortune from cooking and selling Nigerian food. Not Oyibo food, though, Nigerian food in the United Kingdom. And she is rich. She's going to be the mother of the day at this. The day is only on that very special day, because there's a big day, which is on the 28th. That's the day we are celebrating it. Boom. On the 28th, she's going to be the mother of the day. And I want us to celebrate outside.
The mother of the day, she's so beautiful, Daddy Chris.
She is.
She's so beautiful.
And that's it, But what I really love about the woman is she's entrepreneurial, and they are Nigerians living in the United Kingdom, create their own businesses. They're not problem to society. They create their businesses, and this is a thing we really need to be proud of. And I will be doing more of this as we move along. But first, Mary, today we must do some things right, and I know we're going to spend a lot of time on the Nigerian week. And I'm going to come back, like I said, I'm going to come back and forth. So, but let us take a look at some of the papers, because we've come into the culture of not actually reading our papers. So that's why the show is all about. Let us take a look at the papers. We'll read one or two. We'll talk about it, then we'll come back to Nigerian week and close the show.
Okay. Let me see the paper that carries more news. But it looks like our normal Punch does not have the.
Our Punch, yeah.
Yeah, today. Okay,
no, Punch is like Tom follow have Punch again.
It's scanty, Daddy Chris is scanty.
No, I know. That is when the day you have Tom Polo on the national. You see, this is the good thing, Mary. I like Tinubu, these guys they make mockery of us. As big as Nigeria, this is a country of 200 million people. We are over. Maybe we don't even reach 300 million. We never know. This is what we have to put on our front of our daily. The president on one side, and there is this man that paid for it. And what is he celebrating? Mary, tell me, read them there. My eye not good again. Make una read them.
Okay, thank you. Now this is the write-up. Our dear Iyelawe of Baramatu Kingdom. Mr. President, South is grateful for the appointment of our dear daughter as HOCSF. High Chief Dr. Government Obiezide Ekpemopolo, alias Tompolo, the Ibe Ebiduwe of Ijo Nation and Chairman of Tantilia Security Services Nigeria Limited, profoundly thank the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, for the appointment of the Bayelsa State-born Amazon, Didi Esther Warson Jack, as the new head of the Civil Service of the Federation. Mr. President, sir, this message is being conveyed to you on behalf of the good people of the South geopolitical zone.
On behalf of who? Wait, I better stop there. These guys, I don't say jokers, man. You guys are
Tompolo. That agrees. Is this man on your side? This time I'm saying Ijo.
Tompolo is a joker, man. Because President appointed this woman.
Your brother.
Tompolo wants to be again. Our dailies. Mary, it's not only this one, though. Go and look at the other papers. Let's take a look at that today. Let's see the kind of shameful thing.
Let's see Vanguard.
Vanguard will not agree along that line. Vanguard not go agree. Vanguard not agree. But see this
Vanguard
one.
Vanguard will not bring this news. Vanguard will not bring
fall for the same trap. Sibu.
Oh,
if you want Daily Trust fall for the same trap. TOICAL don't start. What a shame.
Okay, let's see Guardian. Okay, Guardian.
Wait now. What importance? This is what I'm asking. Of what importance is this bloody appointment that takes away a country that is people are hungry, people are in trouble? We just had a Punch when I take time. When they waste my time. Me that come here to talk every morning. When they waste my time, Punch. When they waste time. This is what you have to show to us, to share to a nation, to share to the rest of the world.
Well, we have not agreed now that Chris. We already agreed that Punch is like NTA. Whether you like it or not, Punch is like NTA. It's obvious.
No, sometimes Punch come out with good news, man. They have history. They're better than NTA.
It's like they're not settling Vanguard. They're not settling Vanguard and Guardian. So that's why they're not covering anything. Vanguard is like they're just on their own. Doing their thing.
Anyway, let's analyze the story. Now, for your information, this man, Tompolo, is the man that got the 4 billion naira security contract to secure pipeline in the Niger Delta. So every month, this guy gets 4 billion naira from the federal government. Why he no go? Why can't he pay for the papers and say, do rubbish for me?
Now, Chris, if something like that is really happening, so how come you still have illegal miners? People that still collect the oil illegally. So does it mean that they settle who? Who do they settle then? Because we still have private people that extract this oil.
They go say you go give something to the thief, make it thief hold out for you. If you know thief for house, if you know that this your pikin go thief the thief, you say, maybe come hold this thing for me. It did not go lost again. Maybe the thing not the lost, but yet you go on the road now. In fact, last time Princess was driving from that road, all you see, you know what's so annoying? On our security people, where they kidnap people, there's no soldier men, no policemen on the road. The people you see are people protecting. Oh yeah, they are civil defense rubbish. Those are the people still fighting, still defending the same oil. 4 billion naira every month. That would have been enough to do something great. They're paying it on security. That was the topic I wanted to talk about today. And that is the mess we see today now. Tompolo just shows his ugly face out again for here. What a mess. What a country we live, people. Where are we going? Is this what we want? That we're going to showcase this kind of I call it show of shame. You know, it's a show of shame. It's a show of shame, Punch. That you come out on it. How much were you paid? In fact, you can even put this in any other back of the papers. We are looking for money. I understand. I'm in the media. I publish magazine. So I understand what you're doing. But still be on the front page. Because it's the front page and I'm going to look at what you have. So the whole content of this paper today now this one did the front cover. So where do we have information about what you write about in the next one? In fact, this is a disgrace to journalism. Let's go, Mary. Let's not talk to Punch.
Okay, so I should check the next paper, right?
Yes, let's do Vanguard.
Okay, the story on the Vanguard says the economy faces threat with 1.4 million BPD crude outputs, and the writer says industry experts points to dark spots, make our recommendations. We can produce BPD, NNPC, is coming from NNPC. Nigerian energy minister, not president to drive industry. It's coming from Agbakuba. NUPRC, concluding the investment to boost output. It's coming from Komolafe, and that story is on page 23 of the Vanguard. Zenith Bank retains top spot as a number 1 bank by Tier 1 capital on page 24. US election, why Biden withdraw from presidential race, and that's on page 37. 3 civilian inspectors Two assailants killed as gunmen attack police team in Aba, and that's on page 11. Our refinery having repeated orders from abroad. This coming from Dangote, and here we have a story that says Navy NIMASA disagree over proposed law on maritime security on page 32.
You get security anyway.
We have Osime absent from Napoli preseason. And these are all the stories you have this morning on the Vanguard.
Anyway, the good thing is
this Joe Biden story.
Yes. Democracy, in fact, Joe Biden of the United States has made us proud again by telling us that, because we're talking about some things here, and the old man was forced to bow. In fact, he was compelled to say, Baba, you are of age. You know, when that man is walking, it's like this is, you know, you can't defeat God.
It's something that can never happen in Nigeria. Nigeria will never do this.
In fact, there was no way Joe Biden was going to survive another 4 years, even as president. It's bad for his health. You know, the job of the president, it will take you that you don't sleep. Mr. President, there's trouble here. Mr. President, there's war in Ukraine. There's a bomb yesterday. Mr. President, there's this in this war. Mr. President, there's cyber. How can you sleep? Is this job of an old man? The answer is no. I'm so happy for him. Not even for America, not for the world. I'm so happy for the man that he decided to say this is not good for my health.
So how comes he said the other woman, Kamala Harris, that she's the preferred?
No, it's endorsing, because the man is not going to run for president now, so it's endorsing his deputy. You know, behave like Obaseki when they kill his own secretary. This one say, okay, his deputy. He said, my deputy, the vice president is this woman. So this woman now will likely take the flag. They still have a primary to run, but he's now endorsing her to be the next president. So if all goes well, we have a black woman.
Trump is coming.
You know what would be interesting? She's black, she's a woman. If she becomes the president of the United States, history would have been made big time. So we don't know how the black people are going to do it, how the women are going to do it. She has two people on her side. She has the women, she has black people. That is
Donald Trump is too strong. Donald Trump, he doesn't give up. That's what I noticed. He doesn't give up. He's a very, very strong and stubborn person.
No, Donald Trump, anyway, you know what I want to say? If Donald Trump defeats him again, we'll say, Donald Trump, now only women you defeat, they defeat. Now you defeat Hillary Clinton. So when Joe Biden come, why you not defeat Joe Biden? Now another woman they defeat. Maybe you get something against women. Women must not vote for Joe Biden. Joe Biden go say they defeat women always. So in fact, there's a little. I'm not going to support you. I'm not going to support Trump now. Trump now only women in the now Trump at the top, not Joe Biden. Trump then only women in the defeat. So you want to try this one? You gonna say black woman different from Hillary Clinton? We'll see. There's an election coming up. It's gonna be hot. I will be supporting her. Anyway, you know, say now if I not support her, who I will support? What I will do? As far as you know, say now my sister now, I will always support. I know you say sometimes even Jesus Christ said it. You can't give the food of the children to the dogs. Jesus Christ discriminated. In Jesus' name. So anyway, that is a good news. We see how this American campaign is going to look like. Listen, it's going to be like the time of Obama again. You understand? When Obama will come and give this speech finish, the whole world will be shaking. I pray that this woman have that. In fact, they go learn from Obama more than give her the speech. So when she talks, when they say, well, Obama close his speech, when he don't talk, he will close it like a rhythm. That's how he's able to get all of us jumping. And I hope this woman will be able to give us another exciting political era in the history of American election and perhaps the whole of the world. Today is what is dominating everywhere in the news. This woman is likely going to be the nominee of the Democrats, and meaning she's going to be facing Trump in November election. I can't wait to wait. I can't wait, man. I just cannot wait. It's going to be an exciting time. Well, sometimes, Mary, let's be sincere. Are women really not too emotional to run for the office of the president? They're going to call me a sexist now. Are women not too emotional? Not too the best.
No, there are women that have the heart of a man. I hope you know. They are strong as anything. They have that heart of a man. That they are so strong and they feel like they are go-getters.
Maybe you guys are sometimes too emotional. When women don't vex, the word goes scatter. Now the word there, Mary, see, this woman is going to hold the word. The thing when they feel do, the whole world go break. Oh. If they vex her, husband are not treated well, what thing go happen? We don't know. May God help us in Jesus' name.
And people are already discriminating. This same thing you said is what people are already saying. Like people said no, that the woman will not be the ones to rule the world. That US is world power. That's a lie. A woman cannot rule them. So they already started the discrimination from now. That's why I said Trump is coming. That's just it.
No, Trump might not come. Trump might not come. Still, 4 months down the line, it's a lot of time. Trust me. A lot going to happen. This woman is going to check America. Trust me. You have women going to support her. Black people going to vote for her. In fact, she's even Indian, Asian. They're going to vote for her. The Hispanic vote might likely be for us because they're not like Trump anyway. The question is, what are the alternatives? Is it Trump you want or her? That's the thing. It's only the core Republican that will go for Trump. But there are many. It's going to be an interesting election. Anyway, Mary, let's take a look. What is Osimhen? Osimhen is missing in action. These are some of the things we say to these young people. You understand? Okay. When a country you come from begins to fail, it affects you. Have you seen Nigerian players sign with big money in these few days? The answer is no. Those of them that did very well, that went to, I think it's only Lookman, we are hearing his name. You understand? Lookman, because he scored those 2 goals, you understand? But you don't hear that the Nigerian players are doing great during this season. Because, you see, they didn't win the cup. They didn't win this defeat with Cote d'Ivoire. Was one big blow. Now they went to the World Cup, the qualifying. Look at the display of shame. Now the world is not treating you as serious as you're supposed to be. Osimhen, imagine supposing you win that cup. You can't play, you can't win this match. These are now qualify to World Cup. You see, now the top, if I now AC, not be AC Milan, not be this people want to go to look for you now. Now Real Madrid and Barcelona. Now they for the chase you. And these are things we must learn. That if Nigeria fail, we all fail. If you not like him as a footballer, whether you be footballer, it is you go make him for Europe. You see, the only reason that they sign on that too, they want to have our population viewing their supporting them. If you don't know, it's a political game as well. If I take this player from Nigeria, meaning all Nigerians are going to support. The reason we're supporting us now because of Kano there. We were supporting us now big time because Kano is our own. Today we remain in Arsenal. Most of us supported Chelsea today because our own were there. How many teams will they support when our players not there? How many Nigerians support Liverpool? Liverpool is one of the great football teams in England. We not see our people there. We don't belong there. You understand? So you can understand that they do it. So if Real Madrid won't sign you, you know there's something Spa Tottenham did. They signed this guy's son from Japanese or one of those guys. They were able to secure support from there. If you go there now, you see more people flying in from that country, very close to me here, to come to watch, to come to the stadium. This football is not just only, it's about money making as well. So if you do something, the reason they sign you sometimes is so that they can get the population of Nigeria supporting that club. You need to support Nigeria too. If Nigeria fail, your football career not go get to where it's supposed to be. I can promise you. So you must be careful how you treat Nigeria. I'm saying we might not love Nigeria. We may not care. And Nigeria be this. Without Nigeria, where are you? Who are you? That's the question. Am I going to be I'm going to make an impact without Nigeria? That's something I want to see, and the rest of the footballers to know. You must understand that your success is linked to your country. We're not going to go much on that. And I'm always very proud of this guy these days. So this is not Zenith Bank. Maybe read that line for me again before we go to the next one. What is the Zenith Bank, man? Because this guy has made a lot of money. It's like he's stopping all the banks in Nigeria. Is it for all the good reason or the bad reason? I don't know. He and Dangote, you see them now, they are like them, though.
One Capital. Me, I don't know, but Zenith Bank, the way I see it on the daily is different.
I know say you don't like Zenith Bank. Let me
Zenith Bank has serious network issues, but maybe that is not really what qualifies. You said?
No, it's not the network now, Mary. I bank with them.
Yes, I can understand that. The network cannot actually not stand as a barrier. You understand, from them actually gaining whatever.
The question is, your money safe with the bank. That's one thing we want to do. Mary, a bank can fold up. Where's your money? Nigerian government don't have that security. So if you go put your money in a central bank and the bank fold up, your money don't fold up. Now prayer, what would they pray?
I think the only thing they just complain about them is just their network. But I think as regards the money of their customers, it's actually the safe place. And but it's not only them now. First Bank, if your money is in First Bank, is in a safe place. Same with First Bank. So it's not like this First Bank.
But they seem to be making more money than all the other banks. They seem to have more liquid. Anyway, we congratulate them. We're saying that whatever you do, okay, let it trickle down to the people. Because the money you make in Nigeria, you can't make it elsewhere. There's nowhere in the world where you give loan for 30-something%. Are you out of your mind? How much is somebody going to make to take a loan of 30%? How much is it before you pay tax, before you come pay staff? Which business you want to do? Also, you go worry. When you want to make 30% come up, they come make, hey! Anyway, we'll go on a break because we're going to spend the rest of the day talking about Nigerian week. We have it ahead of us. Let's go on a break. We'll be right back. Stay with us. Don't go away.
Hooray! All is set for the second edition of the Nigerian Week London 2024. Another blend of art and culture, entertainment, business and networking activities, showcasing the best of the Nigerian music, dance, crafts, fashion and businesses. Taking place at the Gilles Square / Voltage Jazz Club, Daston, London. Postcode N168AZ. Date 28 July 2024. Tickets are available on eventbrite.com. For partnership and sponsorship, please visit superiorradioandtelevision.com. Email info@superiorradioandtelevision.com or call +4407459513619 or +4420363287555. Come and experience the nation's culture that resides in the heart and in the soul of its people.
Yo, let's quickly take a look at this paper that we're going to end up with Nigerian week. Okay, these are women. Are they going? I guess are going to the. They're going to be playing in these Olympics in France. So I don't know. They are meaning they will go and represent us. Only the time of Mokosha now Nigeria win cup. Now we get football.
Somebody like Daddy Chris now, you hardly see him come here to celebrate our female. It's just the men that you always recognize him. Meanwhile, the female are always
some of these are women football. That joke. Not only Nigeria. Una don't do well now. You guys are doing well now. But we don't even believe that women should be running around the field. They are not designed to run that way. We breast, they run up and down. That's what they got the creator. I don't know if you talk. I keep my mouth.
Their body shape. They used to look like
woman. The design woman make breast. Women says, come on. Women are created differently. There are some sports that is not meant for them. But who am I to say? In Jesus' name, I hold my peace. But I'm proud of you guys. I'm very proud of the women team. But perhaps we should be reconsidering the kind of stressful game we allow women to play. That will be on my own personal opinion. If my daughter come to me saying won't play football, I will ask and say, now that one, look at yourself. You don't say football now.
Even if you don't encourage her, when she start making money, you still be the one to be blessing her. You still be the one that will be saying you are proud of her. You're a proud father of a footballer. Is that how you say?
If you make money, I go begin proud. Anybody will not like money, but I'm saying that hey, I would rather like my daughter to excel. Maybe she did some acting, she did some creative things. Now to go run for field, they play football, they hit ball, boom. They jump, they hear, they hit somebody, they break leg. Women, okay, I rest my case. So, because football is a very competitive sport. I don't think it's that healthy anyway. You know, they see the people when they head ball, boom, boom, boom. Brain not they well at some particular age. I just talk my own for Kukura. You know, maybe in my place, there's something called Ukure. That is our ancestors. You see all these forefathers. That's what they serve. You understand? When the man talk, he say he talk because of Ukure. Because that thing, he just talk because of that thing. Because that thing, they see everybody. Anyway, meaning he's saying his own mind is for as the way he see it as his truth. Anyway, maybe perhaps it's time for us to spend the remaining time to look at what Nigerian Week has for us. I've just introduced people to the model of the day, and the big event actually is on the 28th, and it's all packed full, like we said before. On that same day, Mary, we're playing this event in the park. Not a park, really. It's a square. It's called Gillette Square. Lovely land in the middle of Dustin, in the middle of London. And what we want to do is quite unique. As the cultural dances are displayed, Nigerian food have been on display. People are eating with our hands, so because we are used to eating with our fingers. I wanted to ask your doctor today whether it is healthy to eat with our fingers, because they will tell me now, say hand when they teach me, say that they eat, say make I use cutlery they eat. I mean a spoon until they eat now, maybe.
You only said we should wash our hands. Personally, if I'm eating swallow, I must use my hand now. Which one is cutleries or?
No, you never see these days. Even when we were in school in Nigeria, those days, they use. Then now they cut the eba now. And they say cholera.
If somebody takes me out, even if you take me out and say, okay, oh, you are taking me to the tree, and you want to buy me swallow, expecting me to use cutleries. The person should not be
like you, they go to make see this guy's face. So many they eat swallow. No wonder. They disappear. Where Mary go? Mary they eat swallow. A whole babe go they eat swallow when they take her out. Mary mistakenly talk that one. Swallow, you carry your fingers, they go eat for buka. Buka, not buka for correct eatery. Nigerian babe now do it. Anyway, that is how we used to eat. The question to you, my medical doctor, is it healthy to eat with my fingers? That's my culture. Now, so that one I know. I don't know of any other one. This is now in both time. When cholera don't come, when they say we could do hand hygiene. How the hand hygiene go take the one I take eat with my fingers. Maybe we can come back because we get case there. Anyway, on Nigerian Week, on that beautiful day, we'll still be eating with our fingers. Whether hand hygiene, we go come settle that one after. Hand hygiene, no hand hygiene. Make I go there. But I show the Nigerian food one won't eat. You understand? We move talk. See this aspect of it. Maybe come back. You see? I don't stay here. See, you understand? Hand hygiene. Wait.
My hand. Which one is cutleries? I use my hand to eat it's my hand for crying out loud. That's why he said, he didn't say don't use your hand to eat. He said wash your hand. That's like when you know you've actually touched other people or do other things. Or just like when you collect money, collect change, you know, it's not everybody has touched their money.
Mary, you see, like I talk about the color, the chicken, when would they cook? Would they cook and down? Black woman, they cook well. Black woman turn that, they kill him. What did they talk? In those days, now fire would tell they cook. Inside that pot, where the chicken, where the bacteria go die, follow the whole thing, become ingredient. Put the bacteria, will go cook and join and become ingredient. All I said to people, cook well. Or sometimes they eat chicken when blood see they come from. Blood there inside, they see they eat. They say it's bloody. Have you gone to some restaurant? I say, give me the meat bloody. How are you going to eat bloody meat? We know they eat bloody meat for Africa. We cook and finish.
Give me the meat bloody. The meat did not go hot.
No, you go to some restaurant there, they tell you, give it to me bloody.
Meaning what? I don't understand. They did not cook it well or what?
I know it's called, yes, it's half cooked, and it's sweet there. But
how can you enjoy half-cooked meat?
Maybe you see the difference in the culture. See what they talk. One man's meat, another man poison. See, anyway, what will going to happen on that day is we will be eating. Let me go back to the main show. There will be food, music. You know what these boys said? They've made us proud. These Nigerian boys. You see, this is what I said. In those days, I used to bring 1, 2. I said maybe they're not going to represent all this time. Now only one musician and I will just dance to. No, this time I want me to play the Afrobeat, the whole square, the whole of the area, the East London will check. Only a big DJ hitting the Afrobeat. So as we they dance, we they eat with our fingers. All of us don't. I say if they can't receive award, if you get award, you can't dress or you both dress come. I go withdraw the award. I swear I get the power. Thank God, on my show. And they tell they say you must dress Nigerian. No, we are suit come. Oh. So imagine say all of us don't dress with the galia. Those where they tie rapper like us. Don't tie rapper go collect award. Who born now? You they eat but finish. You they talk anyhow.
So let me ask you, Nigerian London, do you know that you're supposed to be putting on native, the African, depicting the African culture? It's not like you cannot you like all this long sleeve and suits. It's not what you want to put on that deal. Try and put your Urobo.
So you think I don't get to Robo cloth? When did they talk? I get to Robo cloth for yeah. When did
okay. Yeah, I did not say that last year Nigerian London. The few clips I saw, I did not see you on any native. So that's what I'm asking.
You see me for the last one. The last one I wear native.
Okay, maybe that one I did not see the clip. The clip I saw, I did not see that.
Then they see me now. Don't worry, I'll be on the red carpet this time. I'll go beg all the.
You're sure now? Yeah, busy. That's why.
Another day there. I look at the look. I'm the old man. Anyway, that is it. So the Nigerian week is around the corner. We'll be playing a lot of Nigerian food, and like I said, we eat, we play music. There will be cultural dances from different parts of the country. It is getting somewhere they call now. You know, the man had this long stick he used to wear. I love him. I want him to come and display. And in the midst of all this, we'll be recognizing people. You know, and I said we have 3 different categories of recognition this time. There are some people we're giving lifetime achievement award for what they have done in their lifetime. And it's only 2 people we'll pick on this year. I will reveal them to you tomorrow or next, so don't go away. Keep watching this show. So I'll be revealing who is receiving the Lifetime Achievement Award, 2 of them, right? And we'll be celebrating some people. Those are people, when I say let us celebrate them, they get another caliber. Then we are recognizing those who are making us proud. It's going to be big. It's on the 28th. On the 28th, next Sunday. When I say 28th, it'll be like say next Sunday at Gillette Square in Dustin. Tie your wrapper, not be Oyibo cloth too. If you come with Oyibo cloth, because we'll speak plenty pidgin there. As we did dance, we want to show people, say we be Nigerians. And I want to say this to people. I am really proud that I'm a Nigerian. You know, when I come to places like this, and you walk into a shop, you say you're doing something for Nigeria, and people welcome you because they know, deep down, they know, and we all know that we are nothing without Nigeria. Guess what? Then we walk into this woman's shop. She sells African food. She's one of the biggest importer of Nigerian food. That's what she said. She has a shop. I won't tell you the place yet. I'll be revealing it to you. You know what I love about her? This woman is conscious that all the things she's selling is Nigeria. The product is Nigeria. She's a true identity. Nigeria, she's personified. It is beautiful to know that where you come from creates you a fortune. And that is why I do this. And it hurts me deeply when I see that the same country I love so much is suffering in the hands of insecurity for no good reason. Like Awolowo Riley said, I don't want to say much today again. Awolowo said it all. The children of those, of the poor people you refuse to train, they're not going to let your pikin sleep. They're not going to let you sleep. That's where we are now as a people. May God help us. Anyway, we'll see have Mary back. Let's have Mary quickly. And if not, I wanted to take a look at some other paper, but Tompolo don't take Nigerian paper today. So I don't know whether I should go back to there. I know Guardian will not fall for the same trap. Because if Guardian triumph, I will change my name. Anyway, Mary gets issues with this.
I tell you, the rain. The rain is disturbing me here.
So anytime rain they fall for Nigeria, the internet will fire. There's God though.
This close. It's like the rain is beyond this coast in Nigeria. Once it's raining, they cannot hold the lights. They'll be taking their lights.
This is another thing I want you to, which maybe I know you can hear me. One important aspect of this show is the Nigerian fashion. We're not going to do it much this year. Next year, fashion will be part of it. For those of you that doesn't know, I said it again and again that the amount of money, movie and music, if you put them together, only fashion they make that money for Nigeria. So today, when I say I want to go and study fashion, not be the those days of Taylor. Fashion is now a global business, especially, and they were growing faster because the Nigerian product is going to be on the big shop in UK soon. You know how much we should change ourselves, Mary. Supposing we do well, if we do well, the British people today, for they dress Nigerian, there's a way you modernize our Nigerian cloth. Oh my God. There's a way you modernize the Nigerian cloth, and the thing is going to look amazing. You understand? There's a way you modernize our clothes. It's going to look amazing. And because look at this babe now. Look at even this Igbo cloth we here. For those who want to dress sexy, then for those who want to go elegant, so you know how much this will be making for Nigeria? It's styling, style. You know what France did, what Italy has done with suit, with dress alone. We can do better because we're bringing something new. The difference between the Italian suit and the British suit and the French suit is nothing. But we're bringing something new to the table. How can we be ashamed of what we have? We need to get these things into the shops in Europe and around the world. And we're going to make money. And the glory will be all ours. We don't need to be running from this. Anyway, we're going to quite quickly run to the end of the show. We are here, Mary. Mary, this is not off and on. I talked before. Now, you be like Nigeria and Labour now. Today, we're going to tell us what to go here. The next one, carry us go here. You know, these are Jero and Tinubu. Wait to our line. Whether are you are Ajero. Ajero proposed to you that time. You refuse her. What happened there?
The rain is beyond Nigerian distance. So maybe since that like
so you don't
Ajero,
you dump Ajero, you can't go follow Tinubu. Now I make Tinubu call the win Ajero now. Because Tinubu they smile, Ajero they cry. They Ajero like this. And Tinubu they smile. Tinubu is in high spirit. Baba don't maneuver these kids. You know what? But I will not be able to stop. But I will not go into that. That what you guys did there is a big shame to Nigeria. In fact, it's not only the social or the moral part of it alone. It's a huge economic loss to a nation. We all need to start to work harder, and we all need to get better pay. The federal government is not paying because they don't have money, because they are not making money. Please tell your government to think of how to make money. The states are not making money, so they cannot pay. The local government, of course, they are handout people. Now you say, give me, make a job. You cannot do something for yourself. That's why you cannot pay. And you call yourself an administrator. You are a governor and you can't make money. You are not a governor. In fact, you'll be psychophant. And we need to get rid of many of them. So that is why Labour, in their infinite wisdom, because I don't know where that wisdom came from, they felt that it is right to call to give us this new destiny. Because at the end of the day, 2 few years down the line, this will be our destiny. 70,000 naira is our new destiny. 70,000 naira. Like the doctor rightly said, what can you do with 70,000 naira? The end result will be the children of those that earn 70,000 naira will be on the street. They cannot go to school. They can be on the street. Guess what? They will come and kidnap you or kidnap your child tomorrow. In fact, Awolowo said it right. If you like, not me talking about talking. He said the children of those you and I refuse to help train, they will not go let our children sleep. They're not even let you sleep, not be your children alone. Your children, they will carry them. If you live in a country that where all you do is you send your child abroad to study, have you know, your children don't sleep? Because it's your nation. You cannot study in your own nation. In our time, in fact, I was talking to my friend who just arrived in London now, that in his school, in secondary school, only 2 teachers were from Nigeria. Only 2. The rest were foreigners from Scottish, Americans, Indians. These were the teachers in our school then. Secondary school, so not to talk of our universities. Today, Mary, do you have one foreign person in your school? No. And that is how far we have failed. If it continues, they will continue to kidnap us.
That's true.
They will, if I made it, nothing will stop it. They will kidnap us. And I'm not saying it to you. You can say it, that I said it, that the young people will continue to kidnap us until we make a better future for them. And you can say, you can blame them for whatever you want. At the end of the day, it's you and I that is being kidnapped. Go and defend the case. Take it to court. There's no court. They are not going to be seen. They are in the bush. They will kidnap us. You think it's a, every time they tell me, say, herdsmen. It's not only herdsmen that is kidnapping people. Every part of the country, they are kidnappers. We have breed kidnappers. My village has breed a lot of kidnappers. Your village has breed kidnappers because these people are left. They are there. They don't have no future. They have to create one for themselves. And you think it's kidnappers that is causing us all the damages? Even if your village produces a lot of 419 kids or these Yahoo boys, are you not a menace to the society? You are trouble to the society. And that is what we cause. It's not the fault of the young people. That's what Awolowo said before. And when I talk about this training, Awolowo we're looking at from the point of literal school today is the point of empowerment. And the beauty of it all, Mary, is when you empower these people, they become an asset to us. Oh, no. It's so easy to turn it around, Mary. These children now that are now problem kidnapping us, if we empower them well, they become like that doctor. Want to hear the truth. Maybe like I said, they don't want to hear what I want to talk finally because I don't divest. Let's play this little commercial break and we'll go. Thank you.
Looking for a home away from home in Abuja? Look no further than Srtv Shortlet Apartments. Our fully furnished apartments offers everything you need for a comfortable and relaxing stay. Unwind in spacious rooms with exquisite ambience. Cook delicious meals in our well-equipped kitchen and relax in our comfortable sitting rooms watching your favorite shows. And guess what? 247 Wi-Fi available. But that's not all. Srtv goes extra mile by providing a car to take you around town during your stay. No need to worry about navigating public transportation or hailing taxis. Explore Abuja at your own pace. Book your Srtv Shortlet apartment today and experience the perfect blend of comfort and convenience. You can reach us by calling this number 070-6237-9915 or 080-7082-7331.
Mary, you dey sleep? I be Ajero, they talk to Ajero. That your boyfriend. We will send you go with her. We will send her go your village. Because two of them don't disturb us. Ajero wife now no Mary to be now. Until that boy change his story. Now Mary, I give you. Mary go disturb you. No, I'm not saying you go fit on the head upside down. Mary, you go turn that his neck. You go think where?
This life is not good. They say this life is not balanced because I never did not dance to your tune. You did not do according to what you expected. Now you have shifted it to me. When I know that I did not dash it to Mary.
Mary, what I got do wrong now? The man do me bad. I give my wife. That not be done about you. I give her better wife, but the wife go turn your neck. You go think where? I promise you. Mary go turn down your neck. You go think where. Because that's what we need to do. Some of these guys, now what we're supposed to do. You see what God do for Bible? When all those kings, not they do well. God can't send Esther. You get some cases where some send Ruth. May go turn the head of the king. May the king the thing well. So I go turn you on you. I don't give you one hour, Jero. You go turn your brain. You go think well. You go see. When some city get power, will not be one woman scrape the head. Nobody go scrape up. This one, I said, Mary, these are your number one task. Jero must become a better person. Anyway, people, they're going to try and wrap the show. It is Nigerian week season. We are all in the festive mood. It's all beautiful. We are getting excited. I'm going to let Mary tell you guys what she has to say, and then I'll close the show. Mary, what do you have to tell our people today?
What I have to say is let's remain happy. It's Nigerian week. This week is Nigerian week. So this week is a week of blessing, yes. And let's keep hoping for a positive thing in our lives, yes. And let's keep chasing the bag. Let's keep looking for money, because they say according there's one song that Bonabo actually sang. He say Dangote still dey find money. So who I be when I no go find money? So keep chasing the money, but as you're chasing the money, chase the money positively, in a legal way. That's what I have to say.
That's it. Thank you very much, my daughter. All right, that's where we're going to put an end to the show. I want to remind you what Baba Awolowo said, that the children of the poor we fail to train, will not allow us to sleep. Make we take that one to mind. And let us not take it as a joke. Every child there can become a medical doctor who will be treating us. It shouldn't be on the street killing us. Let us think differently. Let us take every child as our own. No, I'm not talking of child now. Every Nigerian that is next to you, treat him like your own. Imagine if everybody is that powerful to contribute to your life. If all of them become medical doctors, some are engineers, some are lawyers, defending us, would it not be better? Or if some of them be carpenter when they help to fix our things. They can. There's no useless person. It's because we refuse to make them useful. And that should be our narrative, making every Nigerian useful. That is the message I have for you today. Let us endeavor, make it the point of duty to make our Nigerian people useful to us, so that they no more become a problem to us. God bless us with youthful population. We're going to take advantage of it. That's why I'm going to wrap this show today. Like I said, it's the season of Nigerian Week. It's all happening here. People are arriving. I'm excited myself. I don't know about you. If you're far away, don't worry. Next year, you'll join us. But that's where I end the show today. My name is Adi. Please, I will say, have a beautiful Monday. Stay out of trouble, like Nelly said. Make money positively, not the negative way. So do it in the negative way, next to God and government, they go put you for prison. We don't want that for you. So I'm going to end the show again by reminding you it's Nigerian Week. Stay blessed. Till tomorrow. Bye.
Hooray! All is set for the second edition of the Nigerian Week London 2024. Another blend of art and culture, entertainment, business and networking activities, showcasing the best of the Nigerian music, dance, crafts, fashion and businesses. Taking place at the Gillette Square / Voltage Jazz Club, Dalston, London. Postcode N168AZ. Date 28 July 2024. Tickets are available on eventbrite.com. For partnership and sponsorship, please visit superiorradioandtelevision.com. Email info@superiorradioandtelevision.com or call +440745951361 or +442036328755. Come and experience the nation's culture that resides in the heart and in the soul of its people.
Srtv. Innovative content, global audience.
I'm going to take butter if you never cut me.